very good day and welcome to Kwakuko. As I promised you in the previous Kamikaze video, I was going to make a version of the Kamikaze that I believe I invented, or at least I haven't seen it in any book. And this brings up, the story of the Kamikazes comes up again. We go back a little. They say there was a black Kamikaze. I looked in the books, it's not there. But there's a legend of a black Kamikaze. So I have called this variant of the Kamikaze, the black Kamikaze or the Kamikaze. Additionally, I'm going to use a technique that is a Cuban technique. We have already seen the Cuban rolls and such from the Boston coastal region, but I'm going to employ a different Cuban method, which is aeration. Black Kamikaze. We are going to commence. We are going to start with the button. This happens to be the identical button. I'll take a glass, a rock glass, about 10 or 12 liters on average. I'll add some water to cool it down. While I'm explaining a little bit to all of you, then we are going to remove it. This is to chill the glass, then we'll add ice again. Okay, so I'm going to use the technique. I saw this technique live for the first time from a magnificent bartender, from our very own Ada Coleman. Ada Coleman was a famous bartender whom we will talk about later in the jam. I tell you about Janky Panky, the cocktail that brought her to fame. It is a technique that was used in Cuba, in Florida, and she brought it to Boadas in Spain. They do this a lot at Boadas. When you order a dry martini there, they will give it to you. I saw Maria Dolores make it. She has passed. She was Boadas' daughter. She learned techniques from her parents, and she was a great bartender. An impressive woman. I met her in the late 80s at her Boadas bar. I went every afternoon. I was in Barcelona then, while I was studying and also working, and, well, it is a truly exquisite technique. Go for it, for the bartenders who are just starting out, who follow me on the channel, some younger ones who are studying and such. That they try it. I don't do it much, to be honest, but, well, let's try it to see if it turns out well. Then they should try to perfect it because it is truly spectacular. All right. To update it, we have 2 mixing glasses. I have filled one approximately halfway with ice. It's already cold. And one normally. So I will take and pour into the mixing glass with the ice the black Kamikaze. Good. We're going to make lime cordial. 1 lime, a commercial lime concentrate. We are going to pour in approximately about 2 ounces. Correct? Triple dry. We are going to add approximately 1 ounce, a little more than 1 ounce. That should be good. I mentioned it's a black Kamikaze. I will be using, it's a vodka flavored with forest fruits. It contains blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. In conclusion, this particular vodka is of Georgian origin. They say it was invented in Georgia, and it has a wolf on the label because they say the wolf follows. In the advertising campaign that was made when this vodka came out, follow the wolf. This vodka is not usually made into cocktails. It is used very little, but they do often serve it in shots. It tastes very rich because it's a berry-flavored vodka with raspberries and blueberries. It's good. So they gave me the bottle. I had never used the black vodka. This was this summer. A friend gave me a bottle and said, see what you can do with it. And well, I tried it and I said, I'm going to make a variation, the Kamikaze. Since we were discussing the Kamikaze cocktail, I suggested we try it out to see the result. And then I'm adding about 2 ounces. It smells specific, like 2 ounces of half soy. Okay. I already have it in the mixing glass. I'm not going to use the stir, shake, or the normal stirring. I'm going to take the mixing glass. I'm going to put the strainer on it. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove the bottles. And I will use 2 mixing glasses. Correct. I'll take the mixing glass this way. And I will start making a portion. Begin slowly. I'll pour it back. I will add it in once more. I will repeat the process. To be frank, I rarely employ this specific technique. But we can Over time, you'll get the hang of it. 3 times, I think 3 times is enough. You can do more. This aerates the drink. It's giving off an amazing aroma now. It aerates the beverage, and when it is introduced to the air, it makes it more complex, more rustic. I'm going to pour the one into our glass, and we are going to serve. It came out very tight, the one that makes mine black, how I decorate it. A slice of lime, and I usually I'm going to lift my finger a little, it stayed down. I usually put a blueberry skewer or a raspberry of the blueberries, or a dried plum, or even a skewer of raisins. And I'll put it here with a couple of straws. And here you have our rendition of the Black Kamikaze cocktail, employing the Cuban method of seasoned air using 2 mixed glasses. It is very tasty. It can be drunk at any time, even after dinner. And it is not as acidic as the classic Kamikaze. It is a variant that we have invented, or that we have practiced here at Aqua Pokested. And I hope you like it and complements the previous classic Kamikaze video. Thank you very much. See you in the next videos. I urge you all to subscribe and share this video. Give us a like and leave your comments below. I like to respond. You all know that anyone who leaves me a comment, whether for or against, I like to respond to. If you have any questions about a cocktail or anything, I will try to make the cocktails because people are asking me for cocktails, and I will try to make them, blending somewhat the traditional, well-established recipes with something that is perhaps more innovative or modern, if you will. Thank you very much, and goodbye.